I've accomplished all of them and added more. So it's not about me alone. It's because I'm devoted to make sure I do the right thing for my people. Because if not their vote, I wouldn't have been here. I'm here for them. This is for them, not me. It is my constituents that said that Chinedu is the way, APC is the way. Let's do more. I did not have any contestant in my primary. It was unopposed. I make sure what is given for constituents are put in constituents. Comrade Chinedu Ogah'S represent Ikwo Ezza Federal Constituency National Assembly. I'm of APC, and equally I'm the candidate of APC National Assembly for Ikwo Ezza Federal Constituency come this 2023. And we have our potential incoming President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Senator Shetima. So these are the people that we are looking at the reunion and renewal of hope of Nigeria, because they are competent enough to do more for Nigerians, especially in their sense of power, especially in the entrepreneur. My prayer to all Nigerians, let us leave complaining, being on the fence. These are the people we believe that every Nigerian will have access, especially my people, the Igbos. Is really going to accommodate the Igbos, is really going to give us sense of belonging. Let people that are complaining stop complaining. APC is the right party to go. And it will help us if we reconnect to the national grid so that the power will get down to the grassroots than continue to be a part of complainants. Now we don't want to be part of defense. We need to be part of the people that will drive the nation. And that's why you is the right people, the right person for us to vote for.
Comrade Ogah'S victory in the APC primary election held in May 2022 at the Community Primary School, AGUBIA in Ikwo local government area of Ebonyi State gave him the opportunity to serve his people for a second tenure in Nigeria's lower legislative chamber, the House of Representatives. The federal lawmaker, who hails from Item Amagu in Ikwo local government area of Ebonyi State, definitely understands the wisdom, in the words of a certain Harvey Firestone, that the growth and development of people is the highest calling of leadership. This therefore explains why Comrade Chinedu Ogah'S, since his inauguration as a member of the 9th National Assembly on November 19, 2019, has continued to pursue empowerment schemes for his constituents through the attraction of employment in the federal civil service for young adults and the provision of skills acquisition programs and starter parks for his constituents. The federal lawmaker insists that such empowerment for his constituents will be intensified going forward because he was elected by the people of Ikwo Ezza South Federal Constituency to serve their every hope, yearnings and aspirations.
The truth of it is that if you now ask me, it's just like as if I'm praising myself. I would have asked you to go and do the investigative journalism in my constituency, to ask the people of my constituency, ask them, what have I done? By the God's grace, in all the promise I made, I've accomplished all of them and added more. You talk of human capital development, I've given 672 people work in federal parastatals. We talk of agriculture. Since I was sworn in November 19, 2019, I've continued giving 20,000 bags of fertilizer every year.
Honourable Comrade Chinedu Ogah'S also says he's aware of the growing need for the political leadership to help the Ikwo Ezza South Federal Constituency realize its great and boundless promises as a fertile region, such that the simplest aspiration of the people, who are predominantly farmers, are met at no cost to them. In his thinking, therefore, to develop or grow the people and the constituency remain a top priority for him as a politician and federal legislator.
You come to the aspect of agriculture again, I've bring some input. I harness and giving some of them some grants to enable them cultivate their farms, because I'm a farmer too.
To convince his constituents of his love and devotion to their well-being, as well as give them effective representation, Honourable Ogah'S has inaugurated and completed quite a number of developmental projects, including roads, infrastructure, health facilities, block of classrooms in schools, empowerment schemes for various vocations, and the farmer community of the constituency.
You come to health, I build a health center, it's there. I've given out drugs to all the health centers in each of the world. Go there and confirm. You come to the education, I build a classroom, I've given scholarship So many people, each of the literal ward, they are today in the boarding schools. Those orphans, we have paid their school fees, they are there. Widows, we produce wrapper, food items and other things for them to cater for some of them. The school fees of some of the people that cannot afford to the school fees.
The good people of Ikwo's South Federal Constituency have continued to tell the world that the joy in their heart is immeasurable because for the first time in the history of the constituency, roads, hospitals, schools, bridges, cottage, industries are built for them and the farmers are being provided with farm tools and implement as well as money to boost their productive and earning capacities.
And there are so many other things. In works, we are doing concrete roads. We have completed. We are building houses, civic centers, some completed, some ongoing. And that is what we have achieved in all our ramifications, in all aspects of life, in social amenities. Each of the 31 wards, we have digged borehole.
But for the Item Amogu-born federal lawmaker, he insists that the landmark achievement attributed to him within a short period of time were made possible by the mainstreaming of Ikwo's South Federal Constituency into national politics, as majority of the people are all members of the governing All Progressives Congress. He is confident that with the All Progressives Congress APC winning the presidential governorship and assembly elections in 2023, everyone in the Ikwo's South Federal Constituency will enjoy more dividend of democracy. Honourable Ogah also promises to continue to galvanize federal might to attract more development projects to the constituency.
I make sure what is given for constituents are put in constituents. 2, I have a good relationship with the friends with my colleagues, chairmen of committee. I go to them to appeal because you cannot do it alone. It's a joint venture. Unlike what Mr. Speaker said, we are here with a title, junk tax. That junk tax is what always propel me to go to the people. I don't know it all. There are certain things I will go to my colleagues to ask for, and some I go to some agencies to ask for help, to show them the need why they should help me. So it's not about me alone. It's because I'm devoted to make sure I do the right thing for my people. Because if not their vote, I wouldn't have been here. I'm here for them. This office belongs to them, not me alone.
Some of Comrade Ogah'S political associates and even traditional leaders from his constituency have variously extolled the leadership virtues of the federal lawmaker, describing him as a vibrant servant leader and one of the most outstanding legislators from Ebonyi State. Comrade Chinedu Ogah's definitely fits into the category of people John Quincy Adams talked about when he wrote these words, and I quote, "If your actions inspire others to dream more, do more, and become more, you are a leader." The easygoing and very unassuming Comrade Chinedu Ogah's, currently the subcommittee chairman of Appropriation, Agricultural Institutions and Rural Development, says he and his colleagues in the National Assembly would always take their oversight function on the budget performance very seriously to ensure that the Nigerian people get the best from the government, especially their representatives. He would, however, want more budgetary provisions made available to the National Assembly members to enable them embark on constituency projects with a view to facilitate grassroots development across the country. Comrade Chinedu Ogah's, a recipient of the Order of the Niger, OON, National Honor, and other professional and traditional award for his hard work, says he values the mandate given to him by the good people of Ikwo's South Federal Constituency of Ebonyi State. Hence, he will continue to serve them with everything in him to make life pleasurable and the constituency a better place, bursting with economic opportunities, peace and security, as well as a guaranteed future of opportunities for young adults and even the unborn generations. A vote for me and for all APC candidates is a vote for development.
It's for them, not me. It is my constituents that said that Chinedu is the way, APC is the way. Let's do more. Because they have seen, they have tested and see what I have done, and they join me to say it is even them that contributed to purchase form, and it is even them for that I did not have any contestant in my primary. It was unopposed. If the constituency is able to come out to support you in such a thing, I'm asking God, please help me to pay them back. Help me to pay our governor back. Help me to pay the stakeholders back. Help me to pay the electorate back. And I'm pleading them, give that support you are giving me from A to Z to our president. Because we have a man that is competent. He's not a man that coming to do things. He's a man that coming to do things that will benefit this country. That is the incoming president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The extent of what we are talking, let everybody stop complaining. It's not about making noise. It's about the right thing. If now we look at the different of political people around our contesting president, we should know that Asiwaju is different from them. Asiwaju have a legacy. Asiwaju have address. Asiwaju have an image. Asiwaju is the right person that we all vote. We come to the aspect of who do we think Muslim ticket. Let's look at about it. I want to tell you categorically, the achievement I have made of getting the democracy of dividends to my people, 90% of it were given to me by Muslim people. And if we remove this about Christianity and Muslim, Quran and Bible is the same. It's all about us loving ourselves and have the mandate of our people, the interests of our people. So what I'm looking at is that I'm looking at Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Senator Shetima, the image that will portray the good governance of this country, that will give us what we need. The major thing what we need is power. If that power is actualized, production of factory and other things will increase. The tag and the slogan of what they have, renewal hope. That hope is going to be renewed.